thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me get this straight. Let me make this perfectly crystal clear in my head somehow, some way. A grand jury says no indictment for Jimmie Ward. The jury of our peers said Jimmie Ward is not guilty of his charges, but yet this man is still stuck on the commissioner's exhibit list. Can't practice, can't play, and is getting his name dragged through the mud for months now. That's the NFL's problem right there. They love to throw guys into this purgatory where they'll say, oh, we're monitoring the situation. Meanwhile, his career, his reputation is all sitting on ice on a hot summer day. Now, don't get me wrong. These accusations were and are serious. Anytime you hear the words violent assault in front of a child, alarms go off. Nobody is brushing that aside. But if a grand jury hears the evidence and decides that there's no probable cause, then what are we doing keeping this guy off the field? That's the legal system saying there wasn't enough to move forward. Innocent until proven guilty, right? Unless you play in the NFL, where it's guilty until Roger Goodell says otherwise. And let's not ignore the fact that Jimmie Ward still isn't in the clear. There's still a lawsuit for $20 million. That's the civil court and a whole different ballgame where accusations alone can drag on for years and damage the player's reputation forever. Even if he wins that, the stain still never goes away. Fans will remember the headlines, not the outcome. Oh, and then we get to August for drinking alcohol when he wasn't supposed to. That's just dumb. That's flat out dumb, Jimmy. Why would you do that? Now, you know the terms of your release. And even if you didn't, ignorance doesn't fly when you're a pro athlete under the microscope. That's on him. That's the kind of sip up that gives fuel to the people who think you're already guilty. But guys, here's the real issue. The NFL needs to pick a side. Either trust the legal system or don't. Stop pretending you're above the law while holding players hostage on this commissioner exemption list in limbo. If Jimmie Ward was indicted, fine, keep him off the field. But if the court says there's no probable cause, then let him get back to work, because right now it feels the NFL is more worried about his optics to the PR than justice. So here's the bottom line. Jimmie Ward either deserves to move on with his career or he doesn't. But the NFL can't keep hiding behind ongoing review BS. Man, while the man's future is hanging in the balance. That's hypocritical, it's messy, and exactly what fans don't trust Roger Goodell how he's handled these cases. Q.